Friday night baseball now from the Big A, Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Oakland A's and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's Angels baseball next on the show. Tyler Skaggs, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Digging in now, Cesar Hernandez. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a line drive. Foul. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I don't think yesterday's loss should be a focus on this team whatsoever. I think they showered that one off. They had a big winning streak coming into their last game. Dropped that one, but let's see if they start another winning streak today.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Simmons. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, they have to be very happy so far with the performance they're getting out of that guy in the 8th spot. He's hitting over 400. Now, hold on. I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
Third baseman, number 8, Jed Lowry.
Here's Jed Lowry now. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Breaking ball backs him off a bit. It's 1-2.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. A's are gone in order. A's 0. Angels coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Trevor Cahill, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Boy, hard to be any better than this guy was in his last start. Only allowed 1 run, and he went deep in the game, and he took a real hard, tough luck start. Let's see if the results can be any better, and if he pitches the same way he did in his last one. Tough luck loss.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hard hit ball to second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
You know, I'm excited to watch Justin Upton right now. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a two-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does the smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
No balls and 1 strike. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Drilled on the ground to short. Simeon's got it. Throw beats him by a half a step. He almost beat that out.
Batting fourth, left fielder, Upton.
Coming to the plate now, Justin Upton. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch on its way to Upton. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Coward at second with 2 down. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Upton, or simply J-Up. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Hit in the air out to right. The Scotty's on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Angels leave 1. We are still scoreless. Here's Chris Davis now. His career numbers with Tyler Skaggs. It's been a steady 5 for 9. He also has 1 home run. This is on the ground over to first. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent piece of hitting right there. A good changeup down and away gives most batters problems. But trying to think the other way from an offensive standpoint, excellent job.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
From the belt, the pitch. And there's a missile off the bat, but it's foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Struck him out.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And we have to focus on one of the best players in all of our sport. Mike Trout, center fielder. Just as fun to watch him play defense as it is to watch him hit. This guy gets after it with his hair on fire. It's like watching a middle linebacker play center field.
Stephen Piscotty comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. The 2-1 home. It's a swinging bunt up the line. Foul ball, strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
He loses him on ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Shoots this one over to first. Simmons, and good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-6-1 double play, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Ready now for L.A., Zach Kozar. He's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And Kozart even in the count at 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Locks him up for strike 3.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And let's take a look at the guy playing shortstop up the chute today, and that's Marcus Semien. This has been a work in progress. He's had to grind, take countless hours of ground balls, and work on his accuracy. But don't get it twisted. He's made some big highlight reel plays, and if you miss middle, we all know the power he has.
First delivery to him on the way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bottom of the second here with no score. Breaking ball stays high. Two balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The 2-2. Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. Now another 2-2. And Albert swings and hits a ground ball to short. Throw on to first, and Cahill's looking sharp here. 2 away. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Lifetime line against Trevor Cahill. He has 7 hits in 39 at-bats. A ball and no strikes. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Kinsler stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Piscotty is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Angels go down 1, 2, 3. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Striding in for Oakland, Chad Pinder. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd. High pop-up. Kozart over to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So now it's Mark Hanna, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cesar Hernandez. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. He's set, and the pitch. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Hernandez, a Venezuelan-born ball player. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game. A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second, looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Marcus Semien comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Little dribbler down the line, but that one rolls foul. Ready with the 0-2. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Now another 0-2. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Digging in for his second at bat, Jed Lowry. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. 0-1 the count. The 0-1. And there's ball 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. After it is Upton. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. A's strand a couple. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. And now for the Angels, Cole Calhoun, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that one stayed up a little high.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now. Grounded back up the middle. Simeon's there. And the throw gets him as he takes away a hit that time.
Batting 9th, catcher, Rene Rivera.
Coming to the plate now, Rene Rivera, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
The batter, number 2.
Ready for another chance, Andrelton Simmons. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in to try it again, Chris Davis. He singled his last time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Now at the plate, Matt Chapman looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Takes this the other way to right. Calhoun is there. 2 down.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Striding in once again, Stephen Piscotty. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Low throw, but a nice play at the bag by Pujols. Saves an error and ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Caleb Howard. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both guys bringing it pretty good. A couple of matching 94s as the 2 top speeds thus far. And that's down into left center for a base hit.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Here's Justin Upton now, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And it's 1-1. Trout, base runner at first with 1 out. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate. Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
2-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Hot shot to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there, drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel of the ball right there, able to get that one through and picks up an RBI.
Bullet to second base, a fine play, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We played 4 full. Leading off the inning, Victor Caratini, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looped over toward first. But right there is Albert at first as he's able to reach up and take it for route number 1. Digging in, Chad Pinder. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
So now it's Mark Canha as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Stepping in now, Cesar Hernandez. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Trout has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready for another shot now, Marcus Semien. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Weak chopper up the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Pinder over at second. Canha on at first with 2 down. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
The 1-2. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and the A's fail to cash in here as the side is retired. A's strand a couple. They're down 2-0. Into the box now, Cole Calhoun, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth.
Cole Calhoun.
Here's the first pitch to him. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Hernandez takes it in. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Now batter.
So stepping in, Rene Rivera was a strikeout victim in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
A changeup floats outside here for ball one.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Chapman has got it, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're up 2-0. Striding in once again, Jed Lowry. No hits to this point.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Now the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Here's Chris Davis now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. 2-0 the count to the A's left fielder.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Matt Chapman waits on deck. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Fouled off. One out, nobody on.
D-Rock.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is ready once again. Caleb Coward, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Designated hitter, Caleb.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. One and one. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Looped under that one with that swing, which tells me he was probably anticipating it being a sinker.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Hernandez is there, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Center fielder, number 27.
So 1 gone in the inning, and here's the always dangerous center fielder, Mike Trout. Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Back here at Angels Stadium of Anaheim. The Angels are out on top in this one as we get caught up on our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's Simmons at short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, captain.
Ready for another chance? Victor Caratini. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
And that brings up Chad Pinder. He grounds it sharply to third. Kinsler for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Digging in once again, Zach Kozar. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. Santiago Casilla will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Santiago Casilla.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. Here comes the 0-1. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Around first, digging for 2. And he will get there as the Angels are in business with a leadoff double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Count is 1-2 now. Has a look. Now the pitch. It's a 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
And Albert swings and misses as he's set down for the first out.
The batter, number 3, second baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Ian Kinsler. He has flied and lined out in 2 trips in this one. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Hey, 2 pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to fight. I want to see a 2-strike approach. Maybe a little choke up, maybe a little fight up the middle the other way. Grind back into this count.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Can't imagine he comes back with a 3rd breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And that one stayed up a little high. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Hit to short. Taken in by Simeon. Throw on to first takes care of Kinsler here for out number 2.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as a result.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ball and a strike.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that 2-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
Cozart stands at second with 2 gone. This is line to left. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Angels strand 1, but they're on top 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mark Hanna. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Now this is chopped foul to home plate. It's 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calhoun moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
The batter, number 10,
Ready for another shot now, Marcus Semien. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit to first. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dio, this pitch has kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here, right here, and bust through in this one.
Here's Jed Lowry now. Guess he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. That's lifted the other way out to left. Upton on the move. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's Chris Davis now. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important for them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Hernandez on second. Semien at first. 2 out in the inning. Davis waits on the 1-1. A wave and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Strand a couple. They trail things here 2-0.
And leading off for the
Ready now for L.A., Rene Rivera. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Now pitching for the A's.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. He'll try again. 1-2. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Very brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line scored at this point in the contest. Fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Chapman is over to take a look. 2-1. Here it is. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Here's Caleb Coward.
Caleb Hobart.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. A ball and a strike. In for strike 2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Jose Alvarez takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Seared down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Hit in the air out to center field. On the move is Trout. He's got it one away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Striding in for Oakland, Stephen Piscotty. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. That's by him for strike 1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Kinsler ranging into shallow right, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in and looking for more, Victor Caratini. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Now it's swinging a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first here is going to be in time as the Angels have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, and it certainly won't be his last.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Los Angeles took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Tyler Skaggs earns the win, his second. Trevor Cahill pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Jose Alvarez wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line.